Welcome to the first in a new series where we take a closer look at some of our customers' renovation projects and see how they've used tile mounting products to create some rather interesting spaces. This inaugural edition sees us in the leafy Cheshire town of Sandbach, and we're about to check in on Callie and Martin, who are in the process of renovating their Victorian terrace. Come on, let's go and see how they're getting on. So we can see the project's underway already and you've made quite a bit of progress. Can you tell us what the next stage is going to be and how the project came about?
Been wanting to extend the house for quite a long time. I've been here for about 6 years and I just never quite had time. So we're now at a point where we're expecting a baby and the space wasn't big enough, so it was time to knock the walls out. And we're going for an industrial style. It's something that I love personally. I'm a designer and that's my taste level and my style. So we're leaving exposed brickwork, as you can see behind us.
Exposed beams.
Yeah, the steels at the moment only have a fire paint on, but we will paint them grey eventually.
We.
Yeah, you. Then the internal lounge section, we're having a new staircase put in. And at the moment we're in the process of ripping out the ceilings, just so that we're getting rid of the old Artex in, and then everything will be a cleaner finish.
So I see that you've got some samples there of various tiles and finishes that are going to be used throughout the project. Can you tell us a bit more about them?
Everything that I've chosen and everything that I've selected is all a concrete effect. That's the finish that I want. The kitchen will be, I really like how tile mountain do these huge, like metre by metre square tiles that look like they're a really sort of matte effect that give you that inside out concrete effect. We have a concrete grey effect floor tile that I'm hoping will do an inside out look. So to go with the aluminium that I'm putting into the windows and the door, I really like the idea that we drop the threshold of the door and that the concrete flows inside out.
So you have like a continuous aesthetic all the way through?
Yeah, definitely. So that keeps everything industrial. And then to go with that, I have found a company like a salvage company that will build a work surface for me based on a template of the kitchen. And we're going to go with this copper, and then it gets brushed down to this really lovely sort of two-tone effect. And that will tie in with the exposed brick and the beams.
Should be good when it's finished.
Yeah.
Both of you made them decisions, or?
Yeah, I do as I'm told, so.
Probably the best way for everyone.
Yeah.
So the project as a whole, how long do you envisage it taking?
So far we're on week 9/10 from the minute that the first slab in the garden came up for the groundworks. And so far the process has been really speedy, been very, very lucky. The internal walls are out, the first fix of the electric and the plumbing has been done. And we're now, as we mentioned before, just the ceilings have come down ready for plaster, but we need to level the floors as well.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be to plaster in about 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then the internal process will start.
And
so
you've done all that work?
The exciting stuff starts.
And the majority of that work's been done by yourselves?
Yeah, we have done the majority. I mean, we obviously have builders in to knock out bricks and tradesmen to do
pipes and the sparkies for the cables, obviously,
but knocking plaster off and ripping the stairs out and the ceilings.
Knocking walls through, etc. Yeah.
You mentioned that you were having some new stairs built as well?
Yep. They are two industrial beams that run down the back of the staircase, and then I've used an Iroko wood and cut a really thick step, and the steps are floating. The stairs, as you can currently see them, will be in the opposite direction, just to open up the space so that the kitchen space and the lounge space is of an equal size.
So what can we expect to see when we pay you a visit for the next time?
I am very much hoping that we'll be to plaster.
Okay.
And the possibility of the floors being down and the staircase will be in.
Good. You better get your finger out then, we'll leave you to it. So there we have it. It promises to be one hell of a renovation project once complete, and luckily for you, we'll be popping back every couple of weeks to see how it's progressing. So if you want to find out how Callie and Martin are getting on, keep checking back to the Tile Mountain YouTube channel, or better still, subscribe.